I stream that new T.I, man, that new right one, that shit on fire. Tip, we want to see them old schools at the car show. ATL, let Tip know after y'all stream that shit hot.
What happens when one diss track blows up, then suddenly turns into 3, and an entire family jumps into the booth together? Are we seeing next-level loyalty, or the start of one of the wildest family rap rivalries hip-hop seen in years?
Yeah, how dare you talk about mamas? Yeah, your mama in the grave, yeah, dig her up, they put her under. By my mama, bitch, I'm on.
And hold up, where does Rick Ross even fit in all this? He threw himself into the mix after that viral moment with the 50 Cent shirt, and now it's way bigger than just music. It's starting to feel strategic. 3 diss tracks in a row, all from the same family? That's almost unheard of in hip-hop history. It kicked off when King dropped his first track, making a bold statement that instantly lit up the internet. Then T.I fired back with her own track, keeping the energy alive.
All on the same day. They standing on it, and that's the way you're gonna have to play when you go in there 50 Cent.
And just when people thought it was over, Dominique came through with Miss Jackson, turning the heat up even more. What's going down looks like a full-blown lyrical takeover. This family's moving as one unit, expressing their sides through pure music power. Fans online can't stop pointing out how tight they seem, saying if one shines, they all step up too. King's song reportedly pushed the line further, making people question just how far he's ready to go creatively. Meanwhile, Dominique, known for sharp wordplay, dropped N. Jackson with such confident delivery it had everyone replaying it again and again. The MS Jackson cover art? A burning house.
He's sitting back right now, and I'll tell you like this, the thing with 50, he's losing this battle. But 50 has a mentality, even if I lose the battle, I'm not going to lose the war because I'm going to invest in energy to never let up.
People say it might symbolize conflict, loss, or some deep personal battle, but nobody really knows for sure. Theories are flying, but nothing's confirmed. What is clear, though, is that this family's creative storm has completely taken over hip-hop right now, and everybody's watching to see what they do next. Back in the day, reports claim she once showed up on the news, and now King has dug up that old footage and reshared it online as part of the ongoing lyrical back and forth. Fans are saying that the whole MS Jackson concept might also be a clever nod to hip-hop history, since Ja Rule once wrote a public letter to 50 Cent's mother during their legendary beef, which became a huge talking point at the time.
And that's what he on right now. We seen 50 actually 50's not gonna rap, as I told y'all before. He's not getting in the booth. He knows that that's he feels like that's taking me down, that's bringing me down to y'all level if I go rap. I'd rather just sit on the internet and troll.
And then there's Rick Ross, who many believe has been quietly lurking in the background for years, watching every move because of his long-standing tension with 50 Cent. So when these new diss tracks started trending, vloggers wasted no time catching his reactions. Screenshots of his comments started flying across social media like wildfire. According to multiple posts shared by hip-hop pages, Ross dropped a comment under King's photo, the one showing that viral t-shirt design, saying, "Hey, say I need that T in a 3X, lil' bro."
This is, you can have your opinion about this. Neither one of them need the money when it comes to their T.I. Neither one of them are struggling or broke. This is all about the audience now.
That one line alone had fans talking non-stop. Then he reportedly slid into Dominique's comments too, writing, "Hey, let it bird, let it bird." People took that as him hyping up the lyrical battle even more, almost like he was cheering from the sidelines. But Ross didn't stop there. He later hopped back on social media and allegedly added another comment. "Miss Jackson, notice is hot." That quick message exploded online and added even more buzz to the growing situation.
What can I put on for the audience? What can you put on for the audience? 50 Cent has been showing us for years and years and years, he's not above being petty.
Everyone started saying that Ross can't resist getting involved whenever 50 Cent's name pops up, especially since the two have a long, messy history of throwing shade at each other. He had already shown love for T.I.'s single, telling fans to stream it and calling it fire. That move didn't go unnoticed. Blogs immediately pointed out how bold that was, given the backstory. Now, with King and Dominique stepping into the ring, Ross seems to be spreading his support across multiple posts, and it's making things even spicier. Online, people are calling this one of the strangest yet most entertaining rap rivalries in recent memory. A father and his sons dropping 3 diss tracks in a row, all feeding into the same storm, and the internet can't stop watching.
This internet lane, the memes, talking stuff online, making fun of people, jokes, going low as you can go, that's 50 Cent game.
What's happening right now is something rarely seen in hip-hop, an entire family standing together in one creative movement. Supporters are calling it a united front, with each artist holding their ground and backing up their message with full confidence. As for 50 Cent, the streets are saying he's definitely keeping an eye on everything. Some people online think he might be slipping in this round, but others are quick to remind everyone 50's not the type to fold. He's known for his chess-like mindset, always plotting 2 steps ahead and hitting back when nobody sees it coming. A few commentators believe that even if he looks like he's taking a loss right now, it doesn't mean he's out of the game.
This time around, I don't think he expected that I would be going against a father and his son at one point, and then the other son who was cold and gonna get out here and drop a diss as well. We wasn't expecting that. I ain't never seen this happen before in rap.
His style has always been about the long play. Stay active, apply pressure, and make people keep talking over time instead of firing back right away. Fans call his approach cold and calculated, saying once he's locked into a rivalry, he rarely ever backs off. Observers have noticed that 50 doesn't seem too eager to jump back in with a new track either. Instead, it looks like he's sticking to his favorite battlefield, social media. Through slick humor, sharp captions, and perfectly timed posts, he's been keeping his presence loud without even touching the mic. Supporters say that's his secret weapon. It lets him shape the story his way, staying relevant and dominant without getting dragged into another lyrical war. Commentators keep stressing that both 50 Cent and T.I. are legends with decades-long careers, and neither of them is chasing a paycheck here.
I'm gonna just tell you like this right here. We know 50 Cent gonna wait it out, but as of right now, 50 this week has lost this battle. People are saying 50 ain't responding, he ain't worried about it. I get you, you can say that, but that don't make sense because 50 has already made several posts going directly at them. Of course, 50 is not crying himself to sleep. Of course, this is not affecting 50 business in any way. Of course, 50 is still a mogul, 50 is still successful, still who he is.
Analysts believe this whole thing is about engagement, pulling in views, sparking conversation, and keeping their names trending. The real question now is, how far can each side go to keep the crowd entertained and invested? For years, 50 has built his brand around being unfiltered online. Memes, sarcasm, brutal jokes, he's mastered the art of digital trolling. That online personality has become part of what makes him a cultural figure beyond music. But this time, things feel different. Instead of going head-to-head with just one rival, he's suddenly facing a whole family. First came the father, then one son, and now another.
But he enjoys winning the online conversations. They're playing his game right now, and it's like they ain't stopping. They going to the lowest of the low. And me, I'm just the type to not put that type of energy out there. I ain't finna make fun of nobody dead parents. I ain't finna make fun of nobody dead mama, father, anybody dead friends, loved ones. I don't play like that.
Each one stepping up with serious lyrical skill. Fans are calling it a tag team takeover, and 50 Cent's response, or lack of one, has everyone on edge waiting to see his next move. Hip-hop fans everywhere are saying the same thing. This kind of coordinated family rollout is something they barely ever see in rap culture. It's not just one artist dropping heat, it's a whole family moving in sync, and the internet can't stop watching. Some voices online are saying 50 Cent might be holding back on purpose, playing it cool while waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He's known for his timing, not for rushing into the fight.
That has shown that he will diss the dead, the issues that he had with Irv Gotti. He had that going on, and y'all remember when Michael, the guy from The Wire, passed away? He dissed him. They had their little issues after he passed away. So 50 has shown that, hey, I'm not above.
But others argue that at least for now, the opposing side seems to be gaining the upper hand in public opinion this week. Still, nobody's counting 50 out. He's built for long games, not quick reactions. Meanwhile, supporters point out that 50 hasn't stayed silent either. He's already fired off a few sharp social media posts about the situation, showing he's fully aware of what's going on and ready to keep the spotlight where he wants it. Commentators agree this won't touch his business empire. He's too established, too diversified, and too powerful in entertainment to take a hit from a rap beef. Financially and career-wise, 50's still thriving, Movies, TV, liquor, and major deals keep him stacked.
This and the dead, I'll go do that as well. I did it before, just keeping it all the way 1,000. Me, that ain't really my lane, but this is between them. That's how they play. I wasn't raised like that, but hey, to each his own.
But fans say it's not just about money for him, it's about winning the narrative. He loves being the loudest voice in the room, whether it's through lyrics or memes. Social media is 50's home turf. That's where he shines brightest, using humor, savage commentary, and bold captions to stay trending day after day. A lot of people think this new back and forth is happening exactly where he wants it to, online, where he controls the pace and the perception. Still, the chatter online has raised bigger questions about limits in rap beefs. How far is too far when family or personal matters get mentioned? Some artists love testing those boundaries, while others steer clear of that kind of talk entirely. Critics and supporters have been pulling up old examples, like 50's past tension with Irv Gotti, to show just how wild things can get when lines are crossed. At the end of the day, the real debate isn't just about who's winning, it's about where the line stands in hip-hop's competitive culture and who's bold enough to cross it next. Some fans have been digging up old moments involving 50 Cent and other big names, bringing back memories of the time he made controversial comments after the passing of actor Michael K. Williams. Back then, media outlets reported that there was already some quiet tension behind the scenes tied to industry relationships, and when 50 spoke out, critics said he went too far and crossed personal lines. Supporters, though, argue that rivalries and competitive history in hip-hop
Mama dig her
always influence how artists react in public. They say that 50's energy comes from years of playing this game, not from disrespect, but those old incidents are definitely being brought back into the spotlight as fans analyze his latest moves. Observers say these flashbacks add to the idea that 50 has no problem touching on sensitive topics when a feud gets heated. Still, others believe every beef has its own rhythm. Each rivalry follows its own code, and what's seen as too personal for one artist might be fair game for another. In hip-hop, reactions depend on personal values, fan loyalty, and what people are willing to accept as just part of the culture. Another wild moment that set the internet on fire was that now infamous t-shirt design featuring a family member's image. Blogs picked it up instantly, and social media exploded with debate. Some people called it bold and fearless, while others thought it went way too far.
and post a picture that looked better than my motherfucking mama.
The screenshots kept spreading, keeping the tension high and the conversation alive. At this point, the whole discussion is shifted toward public opinion. People are picking sides like it's a championship match. Supporters and critics are going back and forth over T.I.'s role in all this, proving once again how divided yet passionate the hip-hop audience can be when emotions run high. When it comes to 50 Cent, public opinion is just as split. Some see him as strategic, playing the long game with every word and post, while others say his tactics are reckless and way too personal. But whether fans agree or not, one thing's certain, he's keeping everyone talking. Once a feud hits social media, everything changes. It's no longer just about music, it's about engagement. Who controls the narrative? Who lands the hardest line? Who sparks the biggest reaction online?
What's wrong with you?
In today's digital world, every moment gets judged by the comments section, and you'll always see reactions like, "Did he really say that?" Or, "Yo, that was unexpected." That's the new scoreboard in hip-hop's online arena. Analysts are saying what's happening here isn't just old-school rap beef, it's digital warfare. These viral moments aren't only about who drops the best bars anymore, it's about who can grab the most eyes right now. The artist who sparks the biggest laugh, shock, or "did they really say that" moment usually ends up winning in the public's mind. And guess what? Rick Ross seems to understand this game perfectly. Commentators point out that every time his name and 50 Cent's get linked again, Ross doesn't hide. He goes straight to social media. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Disrespecting T.I.'s family, more specifically T.I.'s wife, Tiny. 50 took to Instagram and posted a not so flattering photo of T.I.'s wife, Tiny.
Posting just enough to get the blogs buzzing, knowing full well that entertainment outlets will blow it up within minutes. It's a power move, and he's been playing this same online strategy for years. Experts say Ross is a master at flipping tension into opportunity. Whenever drama sparks, he's quick to balance things out. One minute he's shading someone he's at odds with, and the next he's plugging his own empire. Whether it's a new event, a Wingstop promotion, or a flashy business move, he keeps his name circulating while keeping his brand strong. At the same time, he knows how to keep fans engaged by showing love to artists he rocks with. He'll mention names, repost tracks, or drop slick comments like, "Hey, give me that shirt in the 3X, King," or "Hey, let it burn, let it burn." And the second blogs catch those, they're everywhere. Fans say that's the beauty and chaos of modern rap culture. Things can go from calm to viral in seconds.
He posts a picture of Tiny, and he says, "I keep saying keep my name out your mouth," and puts up like a shrug emoji and says, "Oh."
The online buzz around this rivalry has even reopened a vault on 50 Cent's old beefs. Social media users are revisiting his past lyrical wars with Beanie Sigel, Jadakiss, and even Styles P, digging up clips, verses, and interviews like it's rap history class. Analysts note that in hip-hop, history never stays buried. Whenever a new rivalry trends, the old ones rise right back up for comparison. Who had the better bars? Who hit harder? Who walked away on top? Because of that, this latest drama has turned into more than just a family versus 50 situation.
I want to say something about my mama. Your mama dead as
It's now sparking a bigger conversation about how competition in rap has evolved. From raw street battles to digital showdowns, the culture keeps proving one thing. Hip-hop beef isn't just about music anymore, it's about mastering the moment. Fans have been diving deep into the archives again, revisiting those classic lyrical showdowns between Styles P and 50 Cent, the ones that went down in public with cameras rolling and everybody tuned in. Some are even bringing back the legendary back and forth between 50 and Jadakiss, which many believe helped inspire the energy behind the new Miss Jackson track.
up. Go dig up. Post a picture of your mama. She dead. Pay respect.
The parallels are too strong to ignore, and hip-hop heads are loving every second of it. Now those past rivalries are being re-examined under a new light, becoming part of the bigger picture around this family versus 50 drama. Commentators keep reminding people that competition has always been the heartbeat of hip-hop. It's what keeps the culture alive. But once an artist steps into that arena, they know exactly what comes next. Public scrutiny, fiery responses, and a whole lot of noise. Observers say 50 Cent has always leaned into that strategy. He thrives on controversy. Bold comments, sharp humor, and a touch of pettiness have long been part of his playbook, especially when tensions rise. Over the years, he's battled with nearly every major name in rap, and fans still debate those moments like they happened yesterday.
Post my mama like your mama ain't dead. Go put some flowers on that grave.
Right now, though, people are split. Some say 50's finally facing tough opposition from multiple angles, like he's getting hit from every direction at once. Others argue he's just chilling, letting the hype build while he plans his next move carefully. His supporters know his style, slow to react, but deadly when he does. Meanwhile, King and his family seem fully ready to stand their ground if things keep heating up. They've already proven they can match energy for energy, and their fans are rallying behind them. As always in hip-hop, timing and crowd reaction are everything. One perfectly timed response can flip the entire narrative overnight. Some supporters are even saying people are missing the real point.
Posting my mama legend. Your mama Jay.
It's not about whether King looks tough or who's winning the beef. They believe this whole situation is really about family and boundaries. When personal lines get crossed, especially when it comes to someone's mom, emotions get real fast. And according to chatter online, King's made it clear he doesn't play when it comes to family. If someone brings his mother's name into the mix, he's more than ready to respond, whether it's through his music or straight-up statements online. This isn't just rap talk anymore, it's personal. And that's exactly why the culture can't look away.
And so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and them talk back then.
Observers are saying that one simple move from Ma alone is enough to keep all this tension alive. The air around this whole situation is electric, and everyone's locked in to see what's coming next. Fans are flooding every platform with their takes, debating non-stop about whether this family feud is about to explode or fade out in the next few days. Entertainment blogs are teasing that new developments involving the family's patriarch might be on the way, and that's only turning up the anticipation even more. And then, out of nowhere, Aisha Diaz jumps into the mix. Her name's suddenly everywhere after that rumored $50,000 per month figure started trending online. Social media went wild. Some people are questioning the claims, others are saying she's just speaking her truth, and everyone's got an opinion. This new twist has added another layer to an already tangled drama, and the internet can't get enough.
Moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows while we were around each other, man, you know what I mean? I said, what you think about this? Like,
as the online debate kept catching fire, older clips started popping up across blogs and fan pages. Interviews where both sides had already talked about hip-hop competition and what it really means. Those throwbacks reminded everyone that lyrical conflict has always been part of the game. It's rarely just personal. It's about respect, skill, and legacy. Viewers rewatching those interviews couldn't help but notice how confident and calculated both camps sounded. Commentators highlighted how 50 Cent has always described himself as a strategist, someone who studies every move before clapping back. That reputation for patience is front and center again, with people suggesting he's carefully watching reactions, calculating his next strike instead of rushing into it. His supporters insist he never moves without measuring the impact first. Every word, every post, every shade has purpose.
I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it.
On the other side, T.I. has been on record in past interviews talking about legacy and respect, making it clear that protecting his family's image is non-negotiable. Now, fans are connecting those old statements to everything that's happening today, especially the coordinated diss tracks from him and his sons. Suddenly, those past interviews hit different. People are realizing that what looked like just talk back then was really a preview of the mindset behind this entire lyrical movement, and the story's still unfolding right in front of everyone's eyes. That resurfaced footage just cranked the speculation up to a whole new level. People are now convinced this whole lyrical rollout might have been planned to perfection. The timing, the visuals, the back-to-back drops. It's got fans and analysts debating whether this was pure coincidence or a calculated power move.
Told to go, and then goddamn, when I was talking to Swiss, you know, I was like, man.
Online forums are buzzing, breaking down the strategy like it's a championship game. A lot of users believe those diss tracks were dropped in perfect sync to completely flood the internet. By hitting the culture all at once, they dominated feeds, hijacked headlines, and forced the blogs to pay attention. Analysts are saying this move proves how well the family understands today's attention game. Fast, loud, and impossible to scroll past. That's how you win in the digital era. Meanwhile, 50 Cent seems to be playing it cool, but calculated, sticking to his classic blueprint. Instead of firing off a diss track, he's leaning into humor, sharp commentary, and those slick, perfectly timed social media posts that always get people talking. Supporters say that's his genius.
50, that's what I said. He don't want no smoke though.
He keeps control of the story without stepping into the booth. Just a few captions, a few memes or two, and suddenly the whole internet's quoting him again. Rick Ross is also staying active, keeping his fingerprints all over the conversation. He's out here liking posts, dropping cryptic comments, and amplifying certain messages at just the right moment. Every move he makes gets screenshotted, reposted, and turned into a headline within minutes. That's the modern rap battlefield. One emoji can spark a full-blown media storm.
About that, act like he ain't know what's going on.
Another major piece of the story is how the fans have split into clear camps. Some are praising the family for moving as a single, tight unit, calling it a statement of loyalty and real unity. Seeing multiple relatives jump in with diss tracks has been called bold and rare in mainstream hip-hop, and that family solidarity is now part of the narrative itself. But then you've got the other side, the die-hard 50 fans, saying this is exactly the kind of chaos he loves.
I don't even want to, man, cause now I question your character.
They argue he's built for controversy and knows how to flip tension into traction every single time. With every headline and every comment, his engagement numbers rise. Proof that whether he's dropping music or just talking, 50 always finds a way to turn the noise into power. From the family's point of view, every post, meme, and reaction only adds more fuel to their digital takeover. What's wild is how fast hip-hop history keeps getting dragged right back into the spotlight.
Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. I don't want to stand on stage.
The moment a new beef starts, fans instantly pull up old interviews, past lyrics, and ancient rivalries to connect the dots. It's like the whole culture refuses to forget, and every fresh moment becomes part of a much bigger timeline. People online aren't just reacting to what's happening right now. They're connecting it to decades of hip-hop wars that shape the scene we're watching today. As this situation keeps trending, analytics pages and fan accounts are literally tracking every move in real time. Every diss track, every repost, every side comment. It's all being counted by views, shares, and reactions.
Just standing on stage with that. I don't respect.
Observers are calling this the ultimate digital chess match. Every player's move feels strategic, like they're calculating how to grab maximum attention with each post. Even silence has meaning here. It's all about knowing when to speak, when to drop, and when to let the internet do the talking for you.
My mother passed when I was like 8 years old. I went to live with my grandparents. And she had me when she was 15.
Music critics have now jumped into the ring too, breaking down every verse bar for bar. They're comparing the wordplay, the tone, the delivery, trying to figure out who really came with the sharper message. Supporters of King and Dominique say their back-to-back tracks hit like a combo punch, tight, united, and explosive. But longtime 50 Cent fans argue that what really wins battles like this isn't speed, it's experience, timing, and knowing how to work the spotlight. What makes this whole saga so unpredictable, according to commentators, is how fast the story keeps flipping. One strong verse or one viral post can turn the entire crowd's opinion overnight.
At that point, she started hustling to be able to provide for me at that point.
The power isn't just in the music anymore, it's in the narrative. Whoever controls the conversation minute by minute holds the upper hand. Even industry insiders are starting to weigh in now, watching how each move reshapes the culture's pulse. The energy around this rivalry isn't just about bars, it's about strategy, influence, and who really understands how to rule the digital era of hip-hop. As the tension continues building, one thing's clear, this isn't slowing down anytime soon. The internet's treating every update like a breaking headline, and fans can't stop dissecting every lyric.
She got killed when I was like 8 years old.
So when you say hustling, she was involved with what? She was...
Yeah, selling drugs.
Selling drugs?
Yeah.
Caption and repost. What started as a few diss tracks has now turned into a full-blown cultural moment where hip-hop, family ties, and social media strategy all collide in real time. Observers say this saga has officially crossed over from music beef to mainstream conversation. It's no longer just about who spits the hardest, it's about who controls the energy online. Each side seems to be playing a different game.
Let me ask you a question, man. Do you feel any type of pressure?
You know, they say pressure make diamonds.
King and his crew dropping consistent heat from the booth, while 50 and Ross play the timing game through posts, comments, and digital influence. Analysts are calling this the new era of hip-hop warfare, where attention is the currency, and every move is measured by engagement. Even a single emoji from the right person can shift momentum. The conversation has expanded beyond rap fans now. Casual listeners, pop culture accounts, and gossip blogs have all joined in.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fold under pressure, I apply under pressure.
Well, quick on his feet, eh?
Yeah, I'm the more, as he was saying, I'm him when he made his most mistakes.
Keeping this rivalry alive in every corner of the internet. Fans are also speculating about what could happen next. Some believe a surprise collaboration or another diss record might be around the corner, something that could completely reset the tone of this back and forth. Others think a public face-off, a live moment could change everything, especially if it happens on stage or during a big event. The tension feels like it's leading somewhere major, and everyone's waiting for the next spark. Meanwhile, the numbers don't lie. Streaming platforms are showing noticeable bumps for every artist involved, proof that the audience isn't just watching, they're listening too. What used to be simple lyrical competition.
Let my son get build his, him able to keep his own attention span.
Has now turned into one of the most talked about rollouts in recent years. It's entertainment, strategy, and business all rolled into one explosive storyline. Commentators are even debating whether this could set a new blueprint for how modern rap rivalries play out. Instead of surprise drops or spontaneous reactions, we're now seeing structured, well-timed responses designed to dominate feeds and trends for days at a time. Some call it calculated, others call it genius, but nobody's denying the impact. At this point, every move matters. Whether it's another diss, a subtle post, or even a sudden silence, the next step will decide who truly owns this moment.
Playing like that, going like that. How y'all raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going back my mom.
Because in today's digital era of hip-hop, dominance isn't just about bars anymore. It's about momentum. And right now, the world's watching closely to see who's bold enough to take the next shot. Analysts are saying this whole situation perfectly blurs the line between rivalry and rollout. In today's hip-hop world, beef and business move hand in hand, because when multiple artists start trending at once, streams go up, old songs resurface, and classics start climbing again. Even tension turns into traction. Suddenly, past hits are back on playlists, and classic verses are being rediscovered by a new generation.
My son then jumped in the mix. I ain't even mad at him for defending his mom. Now, do I think that this will go to some crazy level of some No.
Clips from radio shows and podcasts are blowing up everywhere, with hosts debating non-stop about who's really winning this moment. Some say the family's coordinated support gives their diss tracks an emotional punch, something personal, something deeper than just rap bars. But others fire back, saying 50 Cent's entire brand is built on resilience, timing, and sharp wit, making him almost impossible to outsmart in the digital arena.
Tiny or T.I. is definitely going to check him on that because they not them type of people.
The conversation has now grown way bigger than the artists themselves. Fans are debating new rules for modern-day rap beef, like does a social media post count as a response? Can silence hit harder than a diss track? Every move, every word, every emoji is getting analyzed in real time like a championship replay. Meanwhile, supporters from both sides are flooding the internet with memes, remix clips, and reaction videos that just keep the fire burning. What used to stay between artists inside the booth now spreads like wildfire through fan creativity. The audience isn't just watching anymore. They become part of the story, shaping it with every comment and clip they post. Commentators say this moment marks a major turning point in hip-hop culture.
First of all, when Super Ugly came out and we heard it, everybody was like, you corny.
Battles aren't just happening in studios or freestyle sessions anymore. They're unfolding live on timelines, in comment sections, and across live streams. The artist who can adapt quickest to this digital battleground usually walks away with the edge. For now, both camps are standing strong and showing no signs of backing down. The family's perfectly timed releases have become the talk of the town, while 50 Cent's calm but calculated online presence keeps his base loyal and confident. As the days pass, every lyric, post, and reaction adds another layer to this already explosive saga. The spotlight's only getting brighter now.
He's never been in any of our vehicles. So, that was just him just grasping at things and just trying to, make an instant comeback.
Reaction channels, hip-hop commentators, and fans alike are breaking everything down frame by frame. What started as a few tracks has evolved into a full-blown cultural showdown, and the next move could shift the entire balance. At this point, the energy surrounding this rivalry feels unstoppable. Every day brings a new twist, a new theory, or another viral clip that keeps the story alive. What began as a few diss tracks has evolved into a non-stop digital spectacle, part lyrical showdown, part media chess match, and part masterclass in branding. The tension's high, but so is the entertainment value, and fans can't look away. Observers say what makes this situation so wild is how every layer connects: music, family, business, and legacy, all tangled up in one huge cultural moment.
Then decided to go on his Instagram page and promote a new track. And this track somewhat sounds like he's dissing 50.
Some insiders believe the family's rollout was more than just music. It was a statement of power, a reminder that unity can dominate the spotlight when used strategically. Their back-to-back drops created a wave that nobody in the rap world could ignore. Meanwhile, 50 Cent continues to operate with the patience of a veteran strategist. His moves might seem quiet, but they hit loud. Every meme, every caption, every sly comment is a calculated jab, never rushed, always timed for maximum impact. Supporters say that's why he's lasted this long. He knows how to keep control without overplaying his hand. Rick Ross, on the other hand, hasn't slowed down either.
Direct names, it might just be a cut off his upcoming album because the album's title is Kill the King.
His presence in the mix keeps the online atmosphere unpredictable. He knows exactly how to drop a comment or a like that'll have the blog scrambling for screenshots. Some call it messy, others call it marketing genius. Either way, it's keeping all eyes glued to the feed. Fans are now speculating about possible next steps. Could there be a surprise remix, a face-to-face encounter at an upcoming event, or maybe even another family member jumping on the mic? Every theory sounds possible right now, and that's what's fueling the suspense. The streets are watching, and every social post is being treated like a clue. Industry insiders say this moment has become a new kind of case study for artists everywhere. Proof that music, image, and timing can work together to create viral dominance. Some artists drop albums, others drop entire movements. This one feels like the latter. Carefully crafted, but fueled by raw emotion.
So I think that, that is more of a way for them to check him on the space of like how you carry yourself versus how this carries himself. Now, we all could agree, let's keep it 1,000. That shit 50 did.
For now, the stage is set, and both sides are standing tall. The family's united presence continues to shake up the industry, while 50's cool-headed tactics remind everyone that experience still counts. The tension's thick, the spotlight's hot, and one thing's certain, whatever happens next is bound to shake the culture again. The whole hip-hop world is waiting for the next move, and nobody's daring to blink. Every lyric, every caption, every emoji, it's all being watched like a coded message in a bigger master plan. Fans are breaking it down frame by frame, convinced that nothing in this feud is accidental. Some believe the family's coordinated drops were a straight-up power move, meant to flex unity, strength, and timing all at once. Others are sure that 50 Cent is playing it cool on purpose, letting the internet do the talking, while he quietly lines up his next big play. What makes this whole thing fascinating is how both sides completely understand the modern media cycle. In today's world, one viral post can own the headlines for 24 hours straight, and a single, well-timed response can flip the story overnight. It's not just rap anymore, it's strategy, marketing, and digital dominance all rolled into one explosive battle for attention. Supporters of King say his emotion makes this whole thing feel raw and real, like he's fighting for more than just music. He's defending his name and his family. Meanwhile, 50's loyal fans argue that experience always wins out in the end. They say he's too seasoned to rush, too smart to let emotion guide the game. He's watching, waiting, and when he moves, it'll hit heavy. Right now, the debate's split clean down the middle. The energy online is wild, and every new post keeps the fire burning. This rivalry isn't just about verses anymore. It's about image, timing, and who really knows how to control the culture's attention. The family's unity is shaking things up in a huge way, but history shows 50 Cent doesn't stay quiet forever. The real question now, does he clap back in a major way, or does he keep playing the long game like the strategist he is? Either way, the tension's building, and the whole industry's holding its breath. So tell me, what do you think? Is this round going to the family, or is 50 Cent setting up the kind of comeback nobody sees coming? Drop your thoughts down below and let's talk about it in the comments. And if you're feeling this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your crew. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update, because this saga, it's far from over. You already know we're tracking every twist, every bar, and every bold move as this hip-hop story keeps unfolding. So stay tuned, because the next chapter's coming sooner than you think.